Howdy everybody, it's Amy from Amy's Sparkly Diamond Painting, and I have a PR package video for you, and this one might be kind of fun because this is from ARTDOT and these are the ARTDOT trays. But what's going to make this a little bit more fun for both me and hopefully you as well is that ARTDOT is offering to give away a set of trays to a lucky winner. So if you stay tuned to the end of this video, I will talk more about that part of this. So I know ARTDOT has been sending their trays out to several different YouTube channels to review them and take a look. So you may have already seen one or two videos. I'm going to try to do something different as each person has. They've kind of taken what they do on their videos and make it their own. So I'm going to try to do something a little bit different. So this is the tray packaging here. It came from Amazon, I believe. So it came here within 2 days of when they shipped it. So they shipped it, I think, well, Saturday maybe, because of the holiday on Monday. So it got here today. So very fast shipping because they are part of Amazon, and I am also an Amazon affiliate, so I will have all the links below. But you can get a set of 10 trays from ARTDOT for $9.99. And what's funny about this is because I am already an ARTDOT fan, I already have a set. So I've already played with them for a little while because I didn't want to wait. I bought my own. So I'm going to try something different though. With these, I'm going to try kitting up a project in them. I know a lot of people like the tray towers or credenzas where you can kit up in trays, so you just kind of pick up and move from one tray to the other. But those towers can be pretty pricey. I've seen them on Etsy. I've looked at them. I don't have cats, so I've thought about getting one of those and trying it out, but they are expensive and I don't want to spend that kind of money on something that I may not like in the end. So I thought I'd try and experiment with these because I already had 10, and in this box I have 10 more, which gives me 20, so I can kit up a project with 20 different colors and try swapping in and out with the trays and see how this works. So this is the packaging. It comes in a box like this. And you can see based on the picture here, I'm not going to show too much of this. I know some of the other channels have, that these trays actually do attach to each other. So it can be a little bit tricky, but they have a tab on each side here and then a slot on the other side. And the little trays have one tab and one slot, and the big ones have two tabs and two slots, and you can kind of twist a little bit and slide these trays onto each other. Now I don't see myself doing that very much. There we go. Because it can be easy when you're trying to detach them. Well, that wasn't too bad actually. You don't want to twist it too much because you might spill the diamonds. So I don't see myself doing that, so I thought I'd just show you the picture on the box that shows how you can kind of create like a painter's palette with the different size trays and have more colors going at once, especially for those that like to work on an easel or a slanted surface. I do not, I work on a flat surface. So let's open this box and take a look. Y'all have already gotten a preview there, but we'll see how this comes in the package. Okay, so we have 3 trays right here, 3 of the larger ones, and they are together, so you just twist them to undo them, and they do stack. And if you like kitties, the bottom says no cats allowed, which I think is cute. So if you wanted to put a top on them, if you stack them, you can lay one at the top. It might slide off, but it could still cover the drills like so. So there's 3 of the trays. We got 3 big ones. And then reach in here, move the box out of the way. So we got 4 little ones and 3 more big ones. So 6 large trays and 4 little trays. It also comes with a little scoop for your diamonds and a little brush to help get them in and out of the trays. Well, not really in, I guess just out. Which can sometimes be trouble if you have diamonds that want to stick along the edges of the trays. So a little twist separates these. So now I'm sitting here with 20 different trays, and they do stack very well. So I should probably try to zoom in a little bit, but let me go ahead and stack them all first here. So I have 12 of the big ones and 8 of the smaller ones, as well as these. Put them in your view here. I've got the camera moved just a little bit off to the side here. So this is 2 sets, and each set, like I said, $9.99 on Amazon, quick and easy delivery. And I have been using the trays, yes, I have another one here, for quite a while, because I do a lot of confetti, and ARTDOT sent me, I think I need some more caffeine. ARTDOT sent me the sticker kit to try out a while back, and this little tray came with the sticker kit, and I fell in love with the tray because I can hold this one in my hand very easily. I like to hold the trays in my hand when I'm working with my diamond painting, and I love this tray because see how my hand just kind of easily holds it, and I can shake them and move them around and do what I need to do. So I've been using this little tray for a while, so I'm not just selling these things because they gave me a free set. I'm actually a fan. So I like the way the pour spout is a little bit elevated, so when you do shake the diamonds, they don't spill out easily because they have that little elevated spout there. So that's my one that I got with the sticker set a while back, and I've been using it ever since because I do a lot of confetti work, so the little trays work. Now the bigger tray might be a little bit bigger to hold, but it still fits because it doesn't have one of those pour spouts that jams in your hand like this. I do try to hold these trays the same way, and my hand can actually get sore from pushing the end in there. So I do like rectangular trays. So this is how the big one would work. And again, it has the elevated pour spout so the drills won't spill out. It has very nice ridges there that will separate the diamonds, but let's actually see how this works. So I have 20 trays here, and I picked out a rhinestone diamond painting kit where I had 20 different colors. So I thought I would actually try kitting up in these as a stack and try doing a diamond painting with them kitted up this way and see what I think. So I have some stickers here to mark them and a Sharpie, because since this is a rhinestone kit, it's actually this kit that has the 4 larger, not really coasters, but trivets, I guess is what you call them, that you can set things on. So I thought I'd try that one because it's very simple. These are numbered 1 through 9 and then alphabet letters. So I thought I'd try to kit these up. So I'm looking here first to see, okay, number 5 has a lot. Most of these don't have a ton of diamonds. I'm trying to decide which colors to use the small ones. So I think what I will do is cut it here at 1 through 4 because it would be nice to stack them in order. So I'm going to put the first 4 colors in the little trays here so I can keep them easily in order. So I'm going to take my first tray here and we'll pour a color in there and see how this works. So I'm going to put the sticker. These are little rectangle stickers that come with a lot of storage trays. So I'm going to put the sticker on there and call it number 1 for color 1. And let's see how this works. I'm going to have a pile of trash here by the end of this video. So I worry less about these spilling out because of the elevated hole on the tray. So let's take a look here, shake them around, see how they work with rhinestones. And there you go. You can see they do stack nicely. So there's color 1 and color 2. Hopefully this won't take too long because I'm doing a quick method here for kitting up. I can kind of do this also maybe a little bit as a whip and chat as well. So here's tray or color number 2. So how's everybody doing today? We had a little bit of a break from the storms, so we had some more yesterday, but today has been a little slow. We'll be back at it tomorrow. It is still spring, so maybe this color will show up better here, that you can see that they do indeed line up. And this is color number 2. So I'm stacking that one next. And then color 3 is a nice bright yellow. And I'm curious to see how easy these are to pile and unpile in stacks without spilling any. So this is truly an experiment for me. I've not done this before, but I want to see how fast it really is to just switch from color to color without opening and closing containers and all that. And because these are so affordable, I think it might be a good alternative to the fancy wooden towers that then you also have to buy the trays to fill them, because the towers usually don't come with trays. So there's color 3. And color 4 here. And that one, I don't want to forget to put the sticker on that. So let me write it there real quick and put it on. And like I said, ARTDOT is willing to give away a set of these trays. So they said I could run a little contest if I wanted to, and they would give me a set to give away on the channel. So I will come up with a keyword at the end, and I will do the keyword pick technique for that. But we're gonna let the video go for probably 2 weeks and see what we can get. Now, I chose to cut off there at number 4, 1 through 4, because those bags had smaller amounts, but these are a little bit bigger. So I'm going to take the next stack here of bigger trays, and this is 6. So we'll take 6 colors here, because I do want to keep them in order. It'll make finding them a little bit easier. So next I'll do 5, 6, 7, 8, A, C. So anyway, let's see what else is going on in my world. It's our grass is growing like crazy out here. We've had so many storms and so much rain that we can't keep up with the mowing in our yard. So I'm doing this video a little bit earlier in the evening. I gave all the dogs some treats to chew on so that they wouldn't bark while I do this video, so that I can get it done early while there's still some light. We can go outside and do some yard cleanup, because it's also trash night for us, and recycling, or not recycling, it's bulk pickup day. So we're going to get rid of some old things in our yard this evening and have them hauled away. So there's the bigger tray, that's color 5. So do the next one, color 6. So hopefully you're still hanging in here. I was worried about doing a kit up on this video, because it might take too long, but I'm trying to be really quick here. I didn't want to have it already set up, because this was kind of an unboxing as well, to show you what comes in those sets. So there's color 6, very nice dark blue with this one. And you do have a little bit of room, because the sides are tall on these. You can shake pretty hard if you want to, and it keeps the diamonds from coming over the edge. If you use the trays that come with kits, they have such narrow edges, and they are so easy to dump over that they really just don't work well for diamond painting. I used them when I was first starting out, but it really is a good idea to upgrade your trays, because you will find that your life is so much easier. You won't be spilling as many, so you have less of a chance of running out of colors. And you'll find they will line up so much easier with better trays. And if you hit it, it won't dump over like the other ones that are so unstable. And really, even when you try to shake into lines for multi-placing, if you've ever tried multi-placing and didn't have much luck and you were just using those green trays that come with kits, you might try again with a better tray, because that's what happened to me for my first attempt at diamond painting several years ago. Is I only used the trays that came with the kits, and I couldn't figure out why all the examples on the videos showed them lining up so well, and I couldn't get any to line up worth a darn. And it was because I was using bad trays. So I definitely recommend using better trays if you want to practice or learn multi-placing. And I like the size of these, especially the bigger ones, for lots of solid color like this black here. This one is going to be a big one. So I am going to pour the whole thing in there. Let's see how this works here. Oh yeah, I can work with that. So, and color C, we're halfway there. Here. I know that some people like the trick of putting a piece of washi tape at the bottom end of the tray to help with the overflow at the bottom. It helps make straighter lines. I haven't had that much success with that. I don't know if it's the way I shake them or what I do, but maybe I should try that with one of them. Why don't we do that? But first I need to figure out, because I got another set, a big and a little. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I'm going to do the next 6 in the big ones again and leave the last 4 colors for the little trays. So we have D, E, F, H, J, K. Let me get my stickers ready. D, E, F, H, J, K. And stick them on here. D. So we'll use this one to try this, because this will be fun, because I've tried it like once before and I didn't have much luck. So this probably has nothing to do with ARTDOT trays. If this doesn't work, it could be my technique. But I'm going to try putting a strip of washi tape at the bottom end, and this, it just gives a place for the overflow of the drills so that you can line up easier. And because this washi tape feels kind of thin, I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 on there, because I can still feel the ridges of the tray through that washi tape. So we're gonna try this here and see how this works. Wrap it around so it stays on there. Okay. So we have a double layer. Let me make sure it's stuck down here so that the drills don't get up underneath that a little bit that was sticking up there. Okay. So this is color D. Just double checking myself here. Let me try shaking down this one and see how it works. I am left-handed, so it's kind of funny. I do hold the tray with my right hand. So there we go. It did actually line up better because the excess go over that washi tape. So very nice. So that is D. Color E. Let's see what else that I can come up with here to try with these. I might try connecting and disconnecting a few of them with the drills on them. I'm not going to sit here and washi tape all of them and make you wait for that, but I may try that technique a little bit more, because it really didn't work for me the first couple times. See how the extra drills kind of hang up around the other ones, whereas with the washi tape, they're off to the side there, which leaves nice strips of drills for you to pick up with a multi-placer. But this particular kit that I picked is basically giant coasters, so they're round. There's not a whole lot of room for multi-placing on these. So I'm not too worried about that for this particular set. We have a lot of dust and stuff in the area, so that tray, that was probably one of my ones that I already had. So it had a little bit of debris in there. So color F here. And I've talked about ARTDOT, I know before. I am a fan because this ARTDOT are the drills that I use for all my cross-stitch conversions, because I can buy them in an affordable way. I buy them from Amazon in the boxes that are the entire DMC color sets. They come where you can get 200 of each color or 1,000 of each color. So if you are interested in playing around with cross-stitch conversions, you can get blank canvas and ARTDOT drills in those boxes. The one tricky part though with cross-stitch conversions, not very many of that color, but I want to keep them in order, is the storage. So a lot of people have come up with storage solutions. I kind of follow the general trend that most people do, is using a photo box and little cards to separate. I buy blank playing cards, which also you can buy on Amazon, and write my own colors and numbers. They come in packs of 1,000 for people who are into like game designing and stuff like that. They're really cheap. So I use those, and then the baggies that you find in the jewelry making department of craft stores. You can buy a set of 100 to 150 baggies for just a few dollars. And I've bought enough storage containers that came with DMC number stickers that I just use those. But you can also make your own. So that is how you can store them. Now ARTDOT also sells the storage zipped up storage containers that have the little tiny bottles in them, and they come in sets as high as 120, 240. I think they even have one that's over 400 that'll hold all the DMC colors in one giant set. So you can try that as well. Last four colors here, L, M, N, O. So they are going in this last set of little trays here. So, yes, you can get those ARTDOT zipper things. Now, they don't hold a whole lot of drills. They might hold close to 1,000 in each pill bottle for the larger pill bottles. The little ones don't usually hold 1,000, but if you're just getting the set of 200 so that you have spare drills always on hand, then those will fit in the little bottles, but the bigger bottles should hold a package of 1,000. I'll have to test that out next on another video to see, because I do have a couple of those as well. And then you can just put them in DMC order and pull out what you need for any cross-stitch conversions, or if you run out of a color, then you always have them spare. So I do have a set of 200 of each round color, plus all the ones that I have left over from my kits. But mostly I work in squares, so most of my spare drill sets are squares. So there's L, M, 2 left, N, and O. And then we can try this out and see how well this works. So I do indeed like these trays myself, so I really couldn't wait. I am a ARTDOT affiliate, but I've only done one thing for them so far before this, so I wasn't sure if they were going to send me any more things. So when I saw the trays, I did go ahead and jump on them. myself. And I bought mine on Amazon, and they did come really quickly, so I was able to use them. So if you're wondering what in the world you do with 10 trays when one tray should be plenty, well, this is one of the things you can do here. So I have now kitted up this entire project here, as you can see, with 2 sets of these ARTDOT trays, and I have them in order 1 through 4, 5 through C, D through K, L, M, and O. And I'm gonna try this on camera with you guys. Let me pick a colorful one here, this one. So many colors, but let's see how this works. Now, I noticed with some of these coaster sets and round ones that cover is hard to pull off. But you can find these as well on Amazon. I think I bought this set on Temu because I kind of wanted them right away. I've noticed that a lot of things that show up on Amazon first show up at Temu, and then you can find them later on Amazon. So we'll start here with the first color that caught my eye, which is color J. And my sturdy old pen that I love so much. I'm gonna try not to get my head in the way of the camera, but let's see how this works. And it does indeed work just like any tray would. So I'll do a few of each color here and see how swapping trays around works. So that's color J. Let's see, what catches my eye next is color N, which is in this stack. So let's pull color N out and stack it back up and do some of those here. Now, even though these say at the bottom, although I'm not sure this one does, no, my original one does not. Even though they say no cats allowed. I think if you are stacking them like this, you would want to put them away in a box or something at the end if you do have cats around, because they would look like a very tempting cat or toddler toy. I can imagine a kiddo wanting to be really helpful with your diamond painting and trying to mix up all the trays and see what they could do. So they do stack back on there very easily and stay stacked. Let me just make sure here. So what's my next color? I see an A. Let's take that tray. Let's see about moving them around. Yep, very easy there. And no pouring needed. I just got it right here ready to go, so we can use it if I can see them. And do a little bit of black around this little area here. So if you're like me and do a lot of confetti, especially like the Josephine walls or just any confetti heavy diamond painting, and for those of you new to diamond painting, confetti heavy just means there's a lot of color changes in a small area. So you do a couple of diamonds of one color and then you have to swap out and do a couple of diamonds of another color. So for me, when I'm working on some of these confetti heavy canvases, I tend to miss drills. And then I have to go back, and it's a little frustrating at times. I've learned to just accept that missing some is just part of, we'll try color D next. That's at the bottom of the stack. So let's see here how easy this is. So I'm keeping them in the same stack, but not necessarily trying to keep them in the exact order, because I find I can easily move a stack. So by keeping them in stacks of 4 and 6, that's not too many to go through. So this is color D here. So anyway, when I'm doing confetti, I always miss some symbols and have to go back and pour the same color sometimes 2 or 3 times, and that can sometimes be frustrating. Sometimes that's why I don't work on a confetti heavy piece, is because I just don't feel like dealing with the swapping over and over again. So I am curious how this works here, because with enough little trays I can work on some areas that have several color changes by just keeping the stacks of trays going. So there's color D. What should I do next? How about number 2? That's in this stack. So let's grab that one. And obviously I'm not trying to do them all. I'm trying to switch colors frequently just to test all this out and see how it works. So I'm purposely missing lots of each color. So I'm just kind of working on this little area to see what I think of this technique of stacking trays. So let's talk about a giveaway. So I find that the easiest way to do a giveaway is with a comment picker, which means I tell you guys a keyword and ask you to put it in the comments, and then everybody that does, I will put in a wheel or give you a random number. I'll probably try the random number, that's easier. So I will answer your comment with a number, and I will use a random number generator. Moving on to color 3 here, still testing this out. So I will use a random number generator to pick a winner. So that is my plan. And this is open to anybody. If there is any extra shipping costs or anything like that, I will cover it. Hopefully it wouldn't be too bad, but you guys support my channel enough out there that I think that I can handle the shipping if I need to. And I will get the trays to you, but we're gonna leave it open for 2 weeks. I think maybe a little over 2 weeks. We'll let it go 2 weekends. So today is the 20-something. I'm horrible at days, but I keep my iPad. So today is May 29th. It's a Wednesday. I keep thinking it's Thursday. So we can go, how about till June 12th? So that'll give a little bit of time for this video. So go ahead and like and share and thumbs up and all that good stuff for this video, and we'll see if we can get it to spread and see if we can get some free trays to give out, because if we do get enough people watching and seeing this video and liking and subscribing and all that, I might have more than one tray set to give away. So I usually don't get that many viewers on my channel. I'm still pretty new, but we will have at least one set to give away to you. So yeah, you get the idea here. It seems to be working quite well. I'm not spilling anything, but I am also being careful and trying to keep them stacked, but I can read the sides here so I can see what color's what, so I haven't had any trouble mixing things up yet. And there's how it looks so far with all little sections of different colors. Let's see, this video has gone on now for half an hour. So you got a little bit of a kit up, a little bit of a use of the trays in stacking format. So here it is, kitted up in 20 different trays, $9.99 for a set of 10. And you do get the fancy little scooper, which can be kind of handy, but probably my favorite would be the brush, because you do sometimes get drills stuck. And actually what I should do to test this out, because I have baggies right next to me, is let's choose the biggest one here. Let's see how well they pour. Now, I know a couple other people have shown that they put a second tray on the top to hold them in when they pour, but I typically don't do that. I find it easier to just tap. There is this ledge here, which will keep the diamonds from just jumping over the top, but you don't want to pour it too strong of an angle, and I just tap like that. And they are all going right in without a problem. I purposely picked the color with the most, and then you can just sweep in the rest and then tilt it, so no problem there. for emptying the tray. So I can do that again. One more time here. I'll try the one with the, nope, that's not the one with the washi tape. I've already buried it there. But you just tilt it a little bit, tap it, start pouring it in. Now I'm not sure how well these would work with tiny holes in Tic Tac containers. I tend to use bottles more and more these days. I tried Tic Tac containers, but I don't like them as much. I still have a couple of projects kitted up in them, but I don't use them unless I really need to, because the openings are so small that it doesn't matter which tray you use. So anyway, that's how they worked for kitting up and doing a little bit of diamond painting with them. So I do like the stackable idea here. I like it better than pouring stuff in and out, and I will continue to work on this project for the rest of the evening just to see and make sure that this works. But so far I'm pretty happy with it, how quickly I was able to switch from color to color. So I definitely like how well these stack and how easily it is to just kind of pick them up. And whoop, well, there we go. But they didn't spill because the edges are pretty steep there and pretty high up. So you can rearrange them, move them around, use whatever colors you need, and stack them back up without any issues. So that again is, oop, let's hit the camera there, the ARTDOT Diamond Painting Tray Kit. Connectable, stackable, large size, definitely. And the fact that they can connect to each other if you'd like to. And they do have instructions on the back of the container here, the box. And you can find these on Amazon. I'll have all the links below. So what do we do for the comment? How about if you use the word sparkly? Let's use my channel name in there. So leave me a comment with the word sparkly, and I will put a random number under your comment. We'll leave it open for a couple weeks, and we will do a giveaway of a set of these trays. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will catch you next time. Hey everybody, I thought I'd add a quick update to the end of this video on how this was working for me. I was able to put the camera aside and diamond paint like I normally do without worrying about is my head in the way of the camera and all that, and doing it the way and the style that's normal for me. So I wanted to come back with a quick update and tell you what I thought about kitting up this way, and I loved it. I really did. I thought it was so quick and easy. I've got one done here pretty quick, and then another one about halfway done. But I wanted to get this video up tonight, so I wanted to show you and talk a little bit more about how this worked. So it was really easy. Normally when I diamond paint a smaller project, I take a color, I finish it, I look around, try to get them all, and then set it aside, take the next color. It doesn't matter the order, that's why you see them kind of out of order. And then I stack it off to the side, take the next one, finish it, and it was just really quick and easy. I wasn't worried about pouring drills in and out of containers or anything like that. And my table space is big enough that I didn't have to worry about getting the full stacks. As I finished one, I could set it aside, maybe stack a couple of them together, and then keep going down the stack until I finished. And when I missed a couple colors, which I did on this one, I purposely picked one that I could potentially miss, lots of little colors here. It wasn't difficult. Oh, I got a black drill where it doesn't belong there. It wasn't difficult to just go back to the tray and add the colors in without having to dump in and out of containers and all that. It really was quick and easy. As a matter of fact, I liked it enough that I probably need to buy one more set of these trays, because most of the 30 by 40 size have about 24 to 30 colors. So for coasters and special drill projects, you can get away with probably 10 or 20. But I'm gonna try it, probably get one more set and try it with a full 30 by 40 full size and see how it works, because I could add another couple stacks easily without getting too confused. And they do kind of push together pretty easily. You can stack them higher or lower, however many you want in a stack. And I really liked it. So I do recommend these trays if you want to give them a try. I love the little ones. The bigger ones are a little bit harder maybe to hold in my hand at least. So I was trying both. I was setting them down and working from them and picking them up. I kind of did a mix of both. But they do definitely hold plenty of diamonds. So I also wanted to say that I do have a discount code. So if $9.95 or whatever they are right now seems a little bit high, I do have a 10% off code and a link that will be in the description below. You can use my link to get the discount, and my channel will get a little bit of commission from those sales where you use my link and my code. You certainly don't have to, but it is available to you. I'll have all the ARTDOT information down below, as well as the Amazon link, so that if you prefer to shop on Amazon, you can do that. But I do appreciate ARTDOT for giving me the chance to try out these trays, and I do indeed like them. And if you would like to try to win a set, just comment with the word sparkly in a sentence or whatever below in this video. We'll leave it open for a couple of weeks and do a random number generator to select the winner. And I understand not everybody wants to put a comment in my channel, and that's fine too. If you prefer not to do anything on YouTube, I will have my email below, and you can email me a comment with the word sparkly, and I will email you back a number, and that way you don't have to be seen on the comments if you prefer not to. That's perfectly fine with me. So, thank you to ARTDOT, and if you wanted to try the tower method, maybe this will work for you. It certainly worked for me, and I'm happy with that, so I'll get back to you later. Thanks.